back to CiCi's Culinary Creations, where it's all about food, family, and fun. I want to show you a really nice, fun, and simple salad. Actually, this is what our theme today is going to be: simple spring salads at the Statler. The first one I'm going to start with is a Waldorf chicken salad. And so the word Waldorf, you're typically thinking of your grapes and apples and that type of salad. But I'm gonna take it with no apples, and we're adding chicken to it. So I had gotten a roasted chicken, and you want like 2 cups of chopped chicken, a roasted chicken. A whole roasted chicken is gonna equate to about 4 cups of chicken. So it's just gonna be like a half of the chicken is what we're gonna use for this recipe. So you cut it up and have it in a bowl. The next item is going to be a half a cup of sliced grapes, which I have here. I'm typically a little more generous with this, but again, just as a recipe it is, as is, we'll start there. Again, I'm a little more generous, so I like a little more to it. All right, the next item we're gonna add would be like red onions, but I actually am using shallots because red onions to me can be really overpowering, and shallots has a lighter taste to it, and it doesn't take over the whole salad. So I'm just going to use about a tablespoon of really finely diced up shallots. And you can also find shallots that are dried. And so if you're not wanting to buy the shallots because they are, a smaller shallot and it's not one that you use all the time, but you can go ahead and get some of the shallots, dried shallots, and you can easily use that for your salad. The next item is going to be some diced celery. We're going to use about a 1/3 cup of diced celery as well. And that will give it a nice crunchy taste to it and texture. For another added crunch, I'm going to add some sliced almonds. And you can add like pecans or walnuts to it. I love the taste of this, and that's why I want to add the sliced almonds today to kind of mix it up a little bit, give it a little change. So we're gonna do a 1/4 cup of the sliced almonds. And this too will give it another salty component and a crunch as well. Another fresh ingredient that I'm going to add is some fresh basil. I love growing this at home. It's always like a staple in my garden, and otherwise you can buy some in the organic section at the grocery store. You're just going to take your leaves, take a couple leaves, and you're going to roll them. It's like roll them really, really tightly, and just comes like into a cylinder. And then with that, we're just going to take it and just cut it and add it to our salad. I'm gonna cut it again so it's not too big of pieces. So you're just gonna have some diced basil, and it smells so fragrant. It's a great scent to have in your kitchen. And it looks really pretty in your salad as well. Next ingredient is typically you're going to use mayonnaise. Honestly, I like the taste of Miracle Whip, so that's what we're going to use today. It is a little bit sweeter, but again, that's a personal preference, so please use what you would like. Again, it typically is a mayo consistency, but I'm going to use Miracle Whip. So we're going to add about a third cup to half a cup, and I'm just going to kind of eyeball it here, but you want to start at a 1/3 cup, mix it up, and if it's too dry, then add some more. Then our last ingredient is that I'm going to squeeze in some lemon juice into the salad. So you're just gonna take a nice lemon, roll it out so it's soft, and we're gonna cut it in half. And then we have our lemon that we're going to squeeze on. I'm just gonna use like a half of a lemon. So you can squeeze a lemon on the salad in 2 ways, or lots of different ways actually. You can do it by hand, where you're gonna take it, squeeze it over your hand, and your hand becomes the strainer. That's one way. Or you can get these really fun lemon juicers from the store, and it's going to just set in here, and when you squeeze it, it'll have the juice that goes into your salad. So either way, it's just another idea. This is more for like drinks, but it has the same idea to it. But I'm just gonna use my hand. It's a great tool, and just squeeze it over my hand, and that's gonna go into the salad. Again, my hand's catching all of the seeds because you don't want that in your salad. And one other thing that I like to add is some flaked sea salt. It just gives it another hint and kind of a bounce and flavor in your salad. So we're just gonna sprinkle it over, and it just gives it a great flavor. And then we're gonna mix this all up, and then we're gonna put it on our croissants, and we'll have a great Waldorf chicken salad croissant.